Hey jammers, and welcome back to the channel. It's Tech Talk time again, and today we're looking at DJI's new gimbal, the Ronin SC. We were really excited when this turned up this week. We can't wait to open it and give our first impressions. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe. We really appreciate the support. If you like the video, please give it a big thumbs up and ring the bell to be notified of new videos when they are uploaded. So let's get into it and open this baby up. So first, a little disclaimer. We paid for the Ronin SC ourselves. We were not paid for this video or any comments. Okay, so let's open it up. And like normal, you always get a great packaging and case from DJI that you can really use to protect the gimbal later. Open her up and let's see what's inside. So it looks like we have some paperwork here to start off with. And this looks like the gimbal itself here. And here we have the rechargeable battery and handle. And over here we have the tripod. And over here is the phone mount, which is new to the DJI Ronin SC release. The camera plate, which seems to be a little bit smaller than the Ronin S one. Also, we have the lens support, which goes on the front of the camera plate. And the camera riser, which is used to accommodate larger lenses. So I'd just like to mention as well, this is the kit without the focus module and focus wheel, the cheaper of the two. Up here, various screws and tools needed to mount the camera onto the plate. Also up here, we've got the very handy USB-C to micro USB adapter. And also we have some camera connection cables up here. So let's put the DJI Ronin SC together and see what it looks like. Shazam, and we're back again, and we have built the Ronin SC right here in front of me. So it's been a minute, in fact it's been a few weeks since we filmed the first part of this video. When I finished putting the Ronin SC together and balancing the camera, I thought to myself, look, I really need a couple of weeks to use this gimbal to really do it justice in the review. So it was a really great product and didn't disappoint. And the main reasons for me were the size and the weight. So just let me get something to compare here. Okay. So this is the Ronin S and this is the Ronin SC. Now you can see the obvious size difference. I mean, this one hasn't got a camera because the camera I use on it, I'm recording on right now, but it is a lot larger. The biggest thing is, though, the weight compared. So let me explain. 1 second, I'll just put this away. So the Ronin SC I have used for hours at a time without any trouble. And it's easy and very light to carry around in my backpack. So while we're talking about putting the gimbal in our backpack or traveling it, there's another great feature that the Ronin SC has that the Ronin S does not, and that is a lock on each of the gimbal motors, so 3 locks. So that means you can lock it into place in this position, or you can fold it up into a great traveling position and then lock it away safely. But with the Ronin SC camera on top, after a few minutes, I'm really struggling with it. It's just really heavy. Sometimes I have to use a support handle just so I can get through the shoot. but still with the Ronin S, it does take a larger camera and lens, so I will still be keeping it for now. But after a few weeks, I realized that the Ronin SC is now my go-to gimbal for my Sony mirrorless cameras. So let's dive in and take a look at some of the Ronin features that have come out since the SC. So let's take a look at the first one and dive into the app. So we go to Create here and over to Force Mobile. Turning Force Mobile on, we then can control the camera by tilting and panning the phone, like so. This feature isn't me so much, but I can understand why it's there for a film crew who has the advantage of remote focus in such a small unit. So the next feature was DJI's active tracking, and for this, you mount your phone to the top of the camera using the supplied phone mount. And then you dive into the app. And let's take a look at how I use active tracking to follow our daughter.
So here we are diving into the app and we press the active track. And you can see here's my daughter. We draw a line around her and then the phone is tracking and moving the gimbal as it tracks. What a cutie. So it does a really good job, as you can see. No problems here. Little wave. Walking around quite quickly, and this is what it looks like on the camera. After we've done the record, you can see that keeping the subject in the middle of the frame, so doing a really good job.
Yeah, DJI's active tracking works really well and really useful to someone who's filming on their own and wants to track themselves around. And I'll also link in the description down below a tutorial video that DJI have brought out on how to use active tracking on the Ronin SC. So also important to note that the focus wheel on the Ronin S does work with the Ronin SC, and I've mounted it here from my Ronin S. If you don't have the focus module, it does still work with the digital zoom on your Sony camera, and I found it quite useful. Take a look. So I know it's an old feature, but the motion time lapse is one of my favorites. And here's an example of a quick motion time lapse with the Ronin SE on one of our production setups. So user profiles in the Ronin app are fully customizable as well, and you have 3 modes on the gimbal. So picking up the phone, you go here to user profile, and then you can select from 1 to 3 modes, of course, and you can fully customize them to any of these things. So you can pan, tilt, pan, follow, FPV, customize, 3D, and that's the 3D 360 where the camera rotates all the way around, giving you that vortex type look. And then you can control your speed, dashboard, push pan, and total control. Yeah, really good. I like this system. And I'll put another link in the description down below of DJI's tutorial on all the different modes and customization you can do. So let's take a look at some footage using the Ronin SC with the Sony 6400 and the G Master 24 1.4 lens. I really love that lens. We're down at Centennial Park Duck Pond, so let's take a look. wraps it up for my review and thoughts on the Ronin SC. What do I think of the gimbal? It gets our Jam Life stamp of approval. And let us know in the comments down below, have you bought a Ronin SC and what do you think about it? Are you thinking of buying a Ronin SC, or do you own a gimbal that you think is better than the Ronin SC? We'd be very interested to know. So guys, go ahead and subscribe and ring the bell, and if you really like the video, please give us a big thumbs up. We really appreciate the support. So that's it for today. Jam Life signing out.